And we are live. We are live. Oh my word. And now I have to mute myself everywhere else because I am live everywhere. Oh my weird. Isn't that odd? Here we go. Now, that is there, and that is there. Okay, now I don't hear myself talking over myself, so I'm not confusing the hell out of myself. That is just lovely. Okay. Hello, everybody. Everybody out there in YouTube land, Twitch land. This is kind of a crazy little test. Hello, I am live streaming. How about that? That never happens. Mythier never live streams. That'd be beyond the pale. It'd be crazy. And the very first live stream I did, I actually did not have my audio connected through my channel, so there's a live stream on my channel that I'm going to have to make go away because I didn't have audio. That's just terrible. We can't have that. That'd be bad. Bad, 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 bad. So, how's everybody out there? Oh, look, that's not working. Twitch is a little bit flaky on me. That's just special. Yes, hello, this is my first... No. Even if I take away that other live stream, I have live streamed before. But this would be the first time I get to live stream testing out some of the toys and tools that I have collected. And I'm going to be doing just a little bit of running around in this game, so I've marked it as a game stream. And we're just trying things, you know? Trying things. Not to mention, my stream is not always looking too healthy. I see I have many streams going in and checking and going out. But the real reason is just to try this out and to see what happens and to see if everything more or less works. So I'm going to be doing some little bit of game here, game there, and seeing if this works, seeing if anybody shows up or wants to chat. Now I'm streaming and restream, and it's sending it to YouTube and Twitch, and I don't know if this is going to work at all. So I don't expect anything. If you actually expect something out of me, you might be expecting a bit much because this is a first. But I still am working on this because maybe when we get a little bit more experienced at this, we're going to have a few other things, not to mention that there are many things going on here. Wasn't planning on having any guests. Sorry. This is just a stream from home. Just checking out things, trying out things, seeing what happens, you know. And yes, this is to actually talk more about the game as it's going on. The game that I'm playing, League of Maidens, is actually realistically an alpha level game. It's very limited in its development. They're expanding their development right now. There's a lot of things on it for making profit, microtransactions and things like that for setting up things. I had already started doing my dailies, or what you do on dailies. So here we are. I don't even know if this is working because actually I see delays on my stream on YouTube. So I'm actually not seeing current. There's a significant delay. And that's not a good thing. Yes, there we are. But that is not what I'm seeing on my stream. I'm showing online. Hello, watcher, whoever you are on Twitch. Hello, watcher, whoever you are on YouTube. Ah, finally, we get the update. Yes, this is League of Maidens. It is pre-beta. The content is somewhat light, and basically we have our mega killer waifus who run around and do max damage. And I've been playing this game for a little while, since I found it some months ago. And basically all I'm doing right now is working on my mains levels. And since I'm talking, I'm probably going to screw up a lot. But what are you gonna do? Frickin' streamer guy, frickin' boomering all over the place. Nothing there. Besides, I probably actually need people to chat with to actually get me to do anything different. Hail just another red shirt in the chat. By the way, when I actually say this online, I think my my delay is over 2 minutes. So I just saw your message, and it's probably going to be that long before you actually get a response from me on the stream. Is that not just horrible? This is a new experiment. I'm going to boomer this all over the place. It's crazy like that. Yes, just another red shirt. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. Success! I'm screwing around with things. Just another red shirt. This is like crazy. What the heck am I doing? Streaming to 2 different platforms and playing a silly little game. And appropriating another culture's language and screwing it indefinitely. It's a horrible thing, really. What are you gonna do?
You should by the way, this task is repeatable. Press the L key to open your quest guide to view the number of times this task.
This is how we do it.
The attack training station, cadet.
There's a little of that. Let's do some attack training. Yes, we have the attack training. We have the HP. Going to get the health treatments. We got the defense training. We do this to get a little bit more in every day. And it's crazy like that. But really, I've got to get out of the base. Oh, that was another thing. Matter of fact, I'm probably not going to run too long with this because I actually have some I actually have some maintenance to do with my character. I have an extensive amount of weapons and storage. Okay, I'm gonna just mention this. I see your comment. Let's see how long that takes. Because I see your second comment now that you're not buffering. That's how long it takes. So 2:42 my time when you actually did this, when you actually sent that comment.
Welcome to the attack training station, cadet.
Oh, that's terrible. I wonder if that's restream. I wonder if that's restream, or I wonder if that is something else. It's definitely, this is a bad thing to do live if I'm waiting for that sort of response. That's like trying to talk to somebody on the frickin' moon. Not really a good thing. Not really engaging, if you get my drift. Let's put some holes in some targets.
Hey there.
That's not this game. Are you kidding me? It's a 30-second delay? Well, that's not as bad as I thought. It's still a significant delay. And that buffering. Oh, well, I could tell you this, just another red shirt. That buffering is probably due to a couple other things that are going on at the same time in my command here. Lots of downloads and uploads going on. So it's not just the streams. I should not take my eyes off of the target that I'm doing because I'm doing this for this this little challenge here. Put on a few more. And that should do good. Ooh, look at that. It looks terrible. When I'm moving around, there's terrible fuzz in the compression on the stream. At least for the live stream. Don't know. Now, let's take care of other things. We'll just get the basic things done and hopefully, well, I'm gonna put away some junk. Because this is the problem. I've got too much crap. Put away you and put away, I don't know, put away you and you. And I probably won't get that much from doing the other things, so we'll hope that's okay. Make sure if I got any treasure, we'll put that stuff away. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yes, just another red shirt. This is what I do. Normally it doesn't take this long because normally I'm not running experiments. Actually, sometimes it can take a very long time. Doing the dailies is a quickie. It's easily gotten done in most cases, but because I get hung up on doing other tasks and knocking off a bunch of things at the same time, it runs longer. Now we're going to take care of stuff. Now, what do I actually need to get done? Only 3 things. Well, I can do that right now. And that and that. And then I'm going to go into the desert, pick up some stuff because I need to collect it. So. This is converting a light core. That's enough of that. Now we're going to go take care of foul enemies. Oh, you didn't like jump. That's bad. Try jumping properly. That's better. Full speed only. Take care of some nasty foul monsters. Literally the foul. The filth and foul, foul, filth. Overshot the mark a bit. I don't have time to read my mail. That's just too much going on at once, man. I can't stand that. Oh, and now the frickin' bird is hungry. Now, bird, eat that. That is many things done. Get a few more done. See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't actually need to do this for the dailies because the daily for the foul is done. But now we're going to just, for completeness sake, we're going to wipe out a few more foul. And then since there's foul over here, but there's also another quest, we're going to take care of that too. And looks like a good place to fire that. And that. Let's get me some material. Actually, this is the material that I don't need a whole lot. But that's a few more foul dead. Now, the next thing is Stronghold. Oh, this is just taking forever because it's really not doing what I want to do with the flight. Are you actually watching me? You're just sitting there watching me. What is this idiot doing? Aren't you just another red shirt? That's what you're doing. There we go. I'm going to have to get a lot better at talking on stream. Because dead air is just killer. Can't have it. We don't like it. Oh well. There we go. A few tasks. Now I can go into a stronghold and get several things done that had nothing to do with actually. Oh, that was unexpected. So actually better at this. Oh, that's another thing, because I should be getting those lollipops for that one officer. That was the little quest that I started that before I started the stream. 30-second delay. That is just unacceptable. So unacceptable. So very unacceptable. I don't like it. But maybe it'll work for now. Yes. Beam yourself out of here, Scotty. Cars. Always cars in my way. It's terrible. It's a terrible thing to have to deal with the cars. I actually can. This is pretty much the extent distance. When you see me in the exterior, sometimes I pull out to my main distance. Inside the this is a stronghold, and then the strongholds you're pretty much constrained by you cannot pull the camera back as far, and there are often things like walls, so things like this will happen. Yes, I actually need to. This is the real thing. The real problem is that I would love to be able to see your response right away, and then I could respond to it. So that is the real bite of the. Look at that! Got on those things. I can blow away a car, lift up a car just by running past it, and I can't move these. This is the thing. This is the thing. They want these for like blockade deliberately, and you can get them out of the way, but I can't move them. They block me all the time. Meanwhile, you can do this to a car. Yeah. So, just a little thing. And then if I'm feeling like
I will break her.
No, you won't. That's just silly to think that you could actually do that. That you could actually break my spine or whatever it is you think you were going to do. It's silly. So dang silly. Yes. Because there'd be like this. I'd actually like more fun would be doing this and talking about this, that, or the other thing, like talking about, let's see, I just watched Jeremy Geeks and Gamers talking about Kamala saying, of course, something silly about the holiday and its meaning, or something else that happened today. I was actually at work today, and much of it was spent on jobs. There wouldn't have been any live streaming today because I was actually on call most of it. Hey, look at this last level. So yeah, today was a bit busy, and I mean, that's what I am paid for. That's why I'm working. But when you want to do other things.
Congratulations!
Oh, and the other thing is, I start doing this and I start playing, and I know I am going to screw more things up. It's not just boomerang. It's going to be, how can you actually do all of the things that you, when my hands are on autopilot, I'm just going to screw myself during a game. That's what happens. All my challenges are completed. Whee! You just don't want to fly, do you? I just want the fast fly. Don't you know that? Don't you know that's what I'm looking for? Let's go and park on a building while I think about something. Yes, so I appreciate you showing up, just another red shirt, even though I'm not really communicating with you on the regular. Oh, geez. And I haven't been paying attention to Twitch. I don't assume I'm going to have any fans over there, at least not right away. It's just another option for people who might want to watch me on Twitch instead. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing anything. That's what it is. But yeah, that's what Restream is for. And another live stream test would be going directly to the sources and seeing if the delay would be a little bit less in that case. I mean, geez, another thing would be I could actually, although I could not bring people on in video, I could do a little EFAP thing and drop some people in from Discord, create a live stream on the home network and bring people in to talk and question with me while I'm playing the game. That's an option. I appreciate that. Thank you, just another red shirt. By the way, people, whoever watches this freaking stream, if I leave this up, because I don't have an algorithm to destroy yet. Just another red shirt is not just another red shirt. Not to me. He's the mother effing red shirt. Hell yeah. And that's what we love about him. So here's why I want to go for some of this. Basically, this little thing I'm working on right now. Oh yes, sending off car alarms. If I do 4 of these little tasks, collecting these 3 things, which sometimes takes more than 4 strongholds, like these strategy orders right now, I get an elemental thing that I need for a little later. So I'm going to do that anyway. I'm going to live stream for a little bit more. One of the things I like about this game is the feeling that the music increases in it. I don't know how hot the music is right now. It should be relatively soft because I play it pretty soft. It's a little bit more of it. By the way, another thing you can tell me is I started out with a very hot mic when I first started the stream, after I figured out how to get my mic on the stream. So, if you are still there, just another red shirt, a little feedback on how the mic sounds would be excellent. We love that. We love how it's all like that. Just destroying cars right and left while destroying all these nasty little mini critters. Yeah, I wasn't even going. I wasn't going to advertise this on Twitter or Discord. This is as screw that. You die. You die. I don't even know if you're there, if you actually heard my question. It seems like it's gotten a little bit longer than 30 seconds. There There's somebody or something watching me on Twitch. People need more entertainment in this world, I'm telling you. Great. They're great. Step away if you need to, man. I mean, those calls of nature. You gotta take care of them. They get bad. You leave a thing like that. Yes. Oh, look. Unfortunately, can't do 2 for 1. I cannot be Ray. Nobody can be Ray. Only Ray can be Ray. 3 in 1. That's killer. Yes. Where are we at? 3 rooms remaining, so I've still got plenty of time if they feel stingy on giving me another strategy order. Yes. Matter of fact, that is one thing I should actually see. If you wanted to, just another red shirt, I should see about setting up Discord while I'm live. And then you could hang out and you could tell me all the things that are bad. No, that'd be part of the problem, because you'd have to be listening to the live stream and listening to me, so that's not really a good idea. Oh, not gonna give me a strategy order in another strategy order possible room. That's just evil. You're gonna make me go to another stronghold. Give me one in the last room. Give me one in the last room. Give me one in the last room. You bastards. You're probably not going to be able to watch this one, just another red shirt, because this is just chaos. That's a boss. I can't accept her because she dresses like me. It's terrible. Wearing another woman's outfit. That's like totally unacceptable. More engineering plans. Got lots of engineering plans. As far as I know, I only need a few. Do. So yeah, this is me live streaming. It's a bit low compared to the game. Wow. See, one of the things is that when I was actually, it also might be my how I'm doing the audio, because I do not have separate audio levels for each of these things. Right now, the only audio being pumped out of this system is coming out of my mixer and heading to the OBS studio. So I've only got one audio level that I'm looking to on that. The audio level on my main mixer for the microphone is low. The audio level on my voice meter is medium. The audio level on my audio mixer on OBS is high. Well, I can bump this up just a little, and that will make me a little bit hotter. Yeah, actually, the game is pretty high, isn't it? I don't really want to change my voice settings on the mic too much, because then it'll probably make me way too high level. Let's go back to the game. volume here and tick that down a little bit. Then the mix ain't so good. Well, that sucks. Or when she screams. I'd probably do it too. That's a little weird. Hello, Filaria. Yes, I am strange. I have a party in my late night stream chat. Look at that. First room, I get the thing that I need. I'm probably going to get like 6 of them on this level. That was something I should have known. Talk about navel gazing. It's good to have you here, Filaria X. Just Filaria. Don't say the X's. That's bad. That's just crazy talk. I always like to jump. Love jumping. Jumping, flying, skidding, sliding. Slip sliding away. That was stupid. That was me being boomerish.
Fantastic! Fresh meat!
Not so much, no. They only have a limited number of responses, and that guy's saying, talking about all the fresh meat I'm going to provide is one of the old ones. Okay, that's enough of that. Oh, wonder of wonder, my inventory tab is almost full. Go ahead, scream. Yeah. You're all freaked out about me showing up and you want to kill me. Bing. Bing. Hi there.
Congratulations.
So you shoot the remains in the head, and functionally their head isn't a head anymore because there's no such thing as a headshot on a remains. It's a crazy thing. It's called a waste of high power ammo. Absolutely, Filaria. Can't you tell? Don't make me invoke the don't make me invoke the what I like and I cannot lie. Because you know I will. Don't get me started.
Excellent.
Actually, the battles can be longer. I'm just doing this to get through this fast, but I can increase the individual strength of the enemies. It increases their reward, so that the battles will be a little bit harder, a little bit longer as I boost them up. But all this about right now is doing this quickly. I'm actually not playing the game. I'm not playing the game well. I'm not playing the game to extend the time that I'm spending here. I'm just getting through this task to get a brass bar. A brass bar. The high-powered ammo is... It's only slightly less... See... This is my low... This is my low-power ammo. This is my high-power ammo. I get equivalently less of this stuff, but... I mean, I'm not going through it at extreme rates. I could just empty entire clips. I'm going to screw that up. I'm like going like, is it clips or is it magazines? I think it's clips, but but I could empty entire clips into these things just because, and I would not run out of light ammo. But it's just like, well, you can do that all day long. Yeah, sure I could do that all day long. Just for fun. But there's something satisfying about just capping them with the high power rifle. Step 3. Next one was over here, as I recall. There it is! Oh, there's some nasty little critters hiding over here. So... Hi, guys! I'm gonna be there when I get out. I'm flying! You can't enter a stronghold while you're flying. Sometimes you can't enter it while you're not flying. Unload. Give me my reticle. That was supposed to kill you. Well, I was probably shooting your wings, so that wasn't really effective. Oh, now I'm gonna waste this. One day, I might actually understand that. I need to own more guns. Maybe it require me to learn. Maybe if I played more Call of Duty, I would have to learn. Or something. Yes, I don't play Call of Duty.
Fantastic! That's great!
Not so much!
I will break those Fantastic! That's great!
There's 2.
Congratulations.
By the way, this is another thing about this game being this is an alpha, a pre-beta level game. And I don't know if that matters too much, but when you see those swarm enemies, sometimes they're moving pretty sketchy floating in the air. It is a thing about this game that when you leave it on very long like I do so that it doesn't reset options, the swarm tend to fail to hover. They more like move integral distances. No, that just doesn't work. I was going to use that distance attack and it appeared entirely outside of the room. So much for area of effect.
I will break your spine.
No, no, you're not gonna do that either. Bird's hungry. Not anymore.
Fantastic. Yes.
All right. Let's kill the big bad boss for her completely wonderful fashion sense. No goodies. I want goodies. I want the special. Give me the cape. Everybody wants the cape. I want the cape. Don't you want the cape? I want the cape. Walk right past the box, why don't you? Raise some ammo. It's all good. Now, when I go back... Oh, there they are. Hello there. Okay. Yeah, and that's another thing. You get down the camera down on the ground, and especially around undergrowth. Fills it so you can't see it. Because this is the normal exterior camera distance. And it's always in a following. Always in following. I can't really sweep the camera past, so I'm always looking at booty. Yeah, no capes. Well, I don't actually want the cape to wear the cape. I want the cape because it's Pokemon. You gotta get it, gotta collect all the things. All the things. Gotta have all the things. Why not have all the things? And the cape is the only thing I don't have from that boss yet. So that's why we are where we are. So I'm gonna keep going after that boss until I get the things that I want. That's all there is to it. Was one out there. Oh, you. There it is. More shards. More shards are good, but I get less shards here. After all, I mean, you know, it's a really terrible thing when your capes get mixed up with your wings, and you gotta have the wings to fly. I believe I can fly. Fly like an eagle to the sea. That's better, isn't it? Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. Explosions.
Good job.
I hate rocks. I really hate rocks. Rocks stop bullets. I don't like rocks. Death penalties. Yes and no. Mainly there aren't any death penalties. The thing does not take away anything from you at this level. There is a hardcore and an I think it's 2 levels. At those modes, you can lose every item that you're carrying. So you have to only take with you what you're willing to lose. And there is an activity that you want to do hardcore with, so I'm going to have to get very sparing on what I'm carrying with me instead of all the junk that is in my inventory right now. No, essentially, if you die in this game, you have the only death penalty that you have to use a consumable of some kind to get yourself resurrected. Then once you're resurrected, you have a minor position penalty because you are moved to a grave site location. And you resurrect and you continue the game with everything that you had, unless you are in one of the hardcore modes. Oh, you're supposed to take more damage than that. See, and this isn't everything the game is, but you've probably seen most of the mechanics that are involved in this game. There's a few more story beats that I have already completed as far as quests and things. And mainly what I'm doing is I completed dailies a little while ago, and I'm collecting unique items that I would use for building special stuff. Oh, you so wanted to kill me, but I killed you first. I was supposed to make some of this stuff go away. Probably got a full 5 more slots. 5 more slots in my valuables inventory. Yep, the costs are really minimal. There is no loss of EXP. The funds on hand would be, you'd have to be at the hardcore mode, because all the objects that you have are worth funds or time to reprocure. But that's about it. You basically get to continue where you left off at the level, at the setting that I'm currently at. Still need 2 more battle orders. Hi again. See, I actually moved the stanchion, the blockade. These things are so hard to move.
Excellent.
And it's 3:25 in the morning, so I have to give up on this pretty quick because tomorrow comes soon. Far, far too soon. One. Oh, look. That must have been the last one. Now I got a whole new set of these. How's the server threat level? In case she shows up. I was going to turn in some stuff. Yes, it is tomorrow, but tomorrow is after I wake up.
I will break your spine.
There's one. I got weird ideas about tomorrow. Tomorrow being tomorrow is tomorrow. What is tomorrow? And pretty much tomorrow is after I sleep. Twitch, so maybe catch you streaming on another time. Excellent, Flurry. You enjoy your evening, whatever's left of it. I wonder who's watching me on Twitch. Who is the crazy person while I spend time talking to you guys over here on YouTube? I'm really going to have to get... I'm wondering if there's a tool that... I still haven't seen anything like on Restream, amongst other things, to see what chats are going on. Because if I can't see the chats on every stream that I'm streaming on, it's kind of useless. Because I'm here for I'm here for the audience too. This is kind of part and parcel. One more battle order. Not getting in here. Oh, yes, yes. You're so on about breaking my spine and fresh meat. You're not getting it. I'm telling you, you're not getting it. Do. Still 5 slots. That's good. No worries about destroying items. Yay, here's one. Come on. Yes. That's the last one I needed.
Good job.
And one more time. Well, that didn't work so well. Let's see. I collect this. Oh, lore scroll is nice. At least there's lore scrolls. We always want to get lore scrolls too. Not really high end, but that's the story. Want to know more about the story, don't you? So, Discord. Go to Discord. Go to the voice channels. Here I am in Discord. Yes, if you'd like to, just another red shirt, you can join me in my voice channel, and that should be pumped out through the recording. I think I heard you. Yes, I hear you. I'm just going to boost your volume there. There you are. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Oh, geez. I just realized something. I'm muted. I'm muted in Discord. Boomer. I'm muted in Discord, but you hear me on the, can you hear me? Because you're probably listening to me on this. You want to hear something really odd? Now you can hear me on Discord and you can hear me in the game. This is vocal parallax. Yep. See, so this is the thing. I could talk to you like this. I could talk to you through the channel. Yep. This would be the problem. You'd either, if you actually did this serious, see, go ahead and mute your YouTube. Go to the YouTube and mute. And I'm going to turn this on. And tell me when you muted YouTube. We're doing it live, folks. We're doing it live. Live. At least go ahead and let me check the levels. Can I hear? If you're being piped through Discord to the? Speak. No, of course not. That would be too easy. Go ahead and say some stuff. I'm going to see where you are on the mixer. Okay.
Oh.
Settings. I think I know what the problem is. It's probably my audio out settings, because normally I had this so that I could record Discord on the output. And that was piped through something else, but right now I think it's piped through output to something I'm not expecting. Oh, look, it's being piped through there. Piped through the VI. Can you go ahead and speak again?
Oh.
Go ahead and say some more.
Okay. Still
There you
talking
are.
and doing. There I are.
Yes.
All
we are
right.
now in the stream. I've got the. I'm actually. I don't. Part of the problem is I do not know if I am doubling up my audio. I don't think I am. But you are definitely coming through on the level meter on the main stream. Ladies and gentlemen,
All right.
now joining the stream, just another red shirt by call-in.
And that concludes our audio test.
Yeah, there it is. Valeria hung out for a little bit just to hear your voice on the stream, bub.
All right. Hello, Valeria.
Yes, I don't even know if it
Well,
had to do as long as you were...
again, success. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I don't know if it had anything to do with which mic you were using, because it was definitely settings on my side that I had to change to get you live.
Yeah, well, you know, I can boomer stuff is with the best of them. So you basically you at least have proof now that the trick is going to be reducing the delay to a manageable level, so you're not talking to somebody on Tycho Station.
Well, that one is almost certainly the tools that I'm using. I think the main one right now, this is actually using a I don't know if you heard what I mentioned previously, but I am using a cloud app called Restream.io, and I am being piped to my Twitch channel as well as to YouTube right now. I'm recording it locally on OBS. It's being piped to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and YouTube is recording while Twitch is just managing it as a live stream.
Okay. God, Discord drives me crazy with the audio settings, because every single time I switch between watching a live stream on my laptop and wanting to talk on Discord, like in a call, I have to go into settings and figure out what constitutes my headset, which is infuriating.
Yeah. That was one of the things. I didn't know if my Discord was unset, and that's why you weren't coming through. And it might have been, because in the past I would have had to change it. But my audio settings are so much more complicated just because I wanted to do special things with them, like try to change timings.
Right.
But here we go.
I'm having trouble just with managing things like Discord versus StreamYard, which drives me crazy. But it seems to be, I think I've got things set correctly on my end now. You're saying that I'm coming through into the audio of the stream. Valeria says she heard me, although I think she was hearing me talking to the speaker on my laptop.
Doom has arrived.
Oh, not so much, Juan. You're done. Yes, that was a boss that, well, essentially the easiest way is just, she's really big, but I can be bigger. That came out weird. Oh, and she only had blue incarnate. That's about the cheapest special item she can produce. Okay. So that's enough of this stuff. We got... I haven't been doing any of my little spinny rewards. Yes, thank you for coming on the stream, Just Another Red Shirt. Not just another red shirt to me.
My pleasure to help, because I can imagine trying to set up... If I tried to set up a live stream and nobody showed up, I'd be talking into my headset going, can anybody hear me? Can anybody see me?
Well, I actually, that's one of the things, is that the very first live stream I started out, it was like 4 minutes long. All it was the audio from the game was being piped through, and for some reason the settings were not including my voice, and I had to go through a whole bunch of rigmarole and basically ended that stream until I figured out, oh, all it was the fact that in order to record it, well, OBS is doing the main recording and streaming, so it has to see it, and whatever settings I had at one time were changed from restarting and doing other things. So yeah, it's not just the audio that's complex. It's I mean, I'm doing so many things with this. Why would I need to do anything with this? It's not like I have an audience. that would be the absolute crazy idea. It's not like you and Filaria are always going to show up. What's the Twitch link?
You start streaming.
I can actually say this. Ladies and gentlemen, I can direct you to my website, and on the top of my website page is all of the links of my various different places to go to get things Mythier, or in the case of Draco Argentus, if you go to mythier.com. I wonder if I will be shut down on YouTube for it mentioning another link. Yep, mithyrsar.com. That is my website, and my website has a top bar with links to all of my. It has the YouTube there, it has the Twitch there, it has the Twitter there, it has the Gab there, it has the Parlor there, it has the Minds there. All of the little things are there. So you can find all of the goodies. So if you go there, Filaria, you can find my Twitch link. And you can see my stream on Twitch as well. And the real, I guess the... When I watch these myself, are you still there, Just Another Red Shirt? Am I? I don't mean to bull. Yeah. One thing is that yes, I did bring up my channels on one of my. So I'm streaming out and I'm seeing my streams. They seem to be coming back in at high def, which is marvelous. Both of them. But the only thing is that I think that's the one problem with doing this, is that sending this out via Restream and then reconnecting to YouTube and Twitch, there is going to be a delay in doing that, if that is something that I continue doing.
I know because Odin just mentioned it today, that he actually has 2 separate cameras when he is streaming to another platform. He has one camera that streams to YouTube, and to his right, out of frame on YouTube, is a camera that streams to Odyssey. So he's actually running 2 simultaneous streams with 2 different cameras, his one microphone, so he's going to feed the sound to both. But yeah, he's doing 2 cameras, two setups, going to 2 different websites as platforms, rather than streaming to something and having it try to split it.
That would be one way to do it, as long as you've got enough upstream bandwidth. And that would be something. I wonder if he went, if he bothered getting a business account to make sure his upstream was as big as his downstream, or if that mattered in his case.
That wouldn't surprise me, to be honest.
I have a follower. Flaria X has followed me. Yeah, I mean, one of the things that I did, Flaria, was when I've had that page for a while, and it's good to have your own place in the, well, in the webverse, whatever you want to call it, is your place in the matrix, because of many of the issues. The problem is that I do recall YouTube taking exception to posting certain links for certain things. So I'm not entirely trustworthy of posting certain links on YouTube unless I can be certain it's okay for no other reason than not knowing. Because how do you know what they want and what they will allow?
Well, yeah, it's not as though you can just go read the terms of service because they don't tell you.
No, they're rather limited in what they say on there.
Welcome to the general shop.
Sell all those annoying things. And yep, I'm probably going to, I'm not going to be going too much longer with this stream.
Wow.
I've got a couple more things that I want to do. I'm probably going to leave them till tomorrow. Doesn't as much. Oh, dang it. I didn't finish with that one. It doesn't matter as much. I can do it like before Gary does his member stream.
You actually found them. Thank you so much, Cadet.
And get that stuff done before I go to work. So I don't have to worry about getting it done while the Inquisition is on tomorrow night. Oh, I took the wrong way completely.
Hello there, Cadet.
Hello. Hope you are well, Private. Actually, I don't think he's a private. Not like I'm paying attention to you. That's not funny at all.
How can I help you? Wow, I can't believe you did it.
Well, I have to say the game is much more entertaining for spectators when the camera's closer.
Yeah. She's a lovely lady.
She is.
But I built her out with a lot of junk. Literally. Yep, I'm going to leave this here. Leave this here while I call it, and I can do my pickups for materia out in the desert later. Yeah, Valeria, you understand me completely. Oh, holy crap! I probably should talk to this person. Hello? Valerias. And I just screwed up that name. That is someone who is actually watching. I guess that's the one. It might have been the one person watching in my Twitch stream. Here's the thing. Just another red shirt. I could really use a consolidated chat, or at least the ability to put chat on one page, because I don't even know when that chat came in. Illyrias, I don't spend that much time on Twitch, so I am more boomer on Twitch than anything. But thank you for watching my stream. I appreciate it. Gracias.
Valeria said, no, that's me too.
Oh, that's you too? Well,
On
you are my
Twitch.
one watcher. Woohoo! Oh, I got to get all the names down then. Not to mention, that's your... See, Flaria says that, and then I don't know that Flaria said that, so I come back here and say, oh, look, Flaria said that because that's what you told me, but... Yeah, it would be nice to have some kind of consolidated. I mean, I can pop out the YouTube chat, and that's one thing. But it didn't seem like I could pop out the Twitch chat to be able to like have the chat side by side and see all the stuff that they're saying. And there are probably tools for that, unlike Stream Elements and Stream, the other Stream thing. Streamlabs. But I think a lot of those things are like paid options or complicated. Probably complicated. So yes, Illyria is my one follower on Twitch. I don't even know if that's gonna last because I don't know if Twitch let a boomer like me stream on their platform. Maybe as long as I'm uncontroversial. I don't know how long that will last. Just another red shirt. I'm very white.
Oh.
Very male. I don't know if you can tell.
That deserved a drinker laugh.
My drinker laugh. Hail to the critical drinker!
Yes.
Hail to Tatiana. Oh, that was another thing.
I'm getting it.
That's another thing. I got to bring this up, especially since Valeria and you are here. Before I close out this live stream, I found something in my email that is like, it boggles my mind. Back in 2020, about sometime maybe about end of May or June, all of my notifications for every single one of my YouTube subscriptions stopped. I don't know if this is typical for everybody. You talk about people who are not getting notifications for things. I was getting notifications for a lot of stuff on my email. It would all go into my social account on YouTube. And as of last year, 2020, certainly in June, by June, it was done. I would get no YouTube notifications for anything from anybody except for member streams, certain member streams, not all of them, but a lot of stuff for like Gary and DC.
Right.
I got a notification for my live streams. I get notifications for nothing from nobody, but I got a notification for my live stream. What the hell?
That's useful.
That's beyond useful. That's bloody marvelous. Yeah. Thank you, YouTube. You're doing good. Crazy. Yes, so okay. Boom, boom. See, that's another thing, my little stinger thing. I keep trying to load it, but it doesn't like loading, and eventually its high-speed transition goes away. Probably just going to need a more simple stinger for the transition. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to show up in the stream.
It just did.
See, that's another thing. I am behind. I am not live in my own stream. That's one reason why I wasn't not up to date. I was not live. I don't have like a live in the Twitch stream. I have no idea how far that's behind. And yep, I'm like from my own stream, watching my own stream on YouTube, I'm like 10 seconds behind. Oh, well. Yes. Okay. Just another red shirt. Thank you for joining me on Discord. That's marvelous. Fucking marvelous.
Thank you for inviting me, and I hope it helped and gave you some information.
Absolutely. I have absolutely no idea if it will work again the next time. And thank you, Valeria, for also showing up and hanging out with me for several minutes while I bugger around on YouTube. Oh, that's probably a bad word. I already said fucking. I don't know what it matters. I really don't, and that's going to be one of the hardest things for me to get used to, especially if I want to do, like, shoot. One of the things I put in for was, yes, I am adult fan of Lego, and I got, like, big models and things that I work on and whatnot, and some of that would also be content that I put on stream, and I would probably prefer that content be for anybody, because it could be, but, Mithy's gonna have to censor himself. If you get my drift.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not I don't have the kids. I got the nieces and nephews, and it's, at least when they're around, censoring is not so hard. When I'm here alone at the command center, sailor speak is the norm. So that's not a good thing. I don't like that. Okay. Yes, thank you very much, Just Another Red Shirt, for joining me. Thank you very much for being also in the chat. Thank you, Valeria, for joining me on both YouTube and Twitch. I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys for subscribing and liking. You know what? Is it? It's not pretentious. Self-aggrandizing, I don't know, to like your own stream? I don't know. That's crazy. Yes, thank you, Sa. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, guys. And I'm going to leave this thing up because I've got nothing else here except those Expanse videos. And we'll see what happens. And I may live stream again. You never know. We'll see if people show up and go, "You're crazy, Boomer. What the heck are you doing out here?" But yes, thank you for joining me. Please, thank you for watching my video. Please like, share, and subscribe. I don't know why you would, but it's like I gotta say that or something. It's like it's required on YouTube or some weird thing like that. I don't know. My brain is leaving me. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a good day, and take care. Be excellent to each other, and